everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new to the channel, I upload every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I post things about items I've made. The sewing buzz will be coming back that first Sunday in April, so stay tuned for that. But also hauls, different things like that. So if you are interested in those type of videos, then please continue to watch, and yeah, we'll jump right into it. All right, everybody, so today is a haul video. I have not done a haul video. I don't remember the last time. I might have done a small one back in January, but I can't really remember. And this is not a huge haul either. It's actually a mix of a couple of gifts that I have received along with, and that's here. And then on the floor over here are some items I picked up from Joann Fabrics. So yeah. Make sure if you have not subscribed and you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss the next notification. Sunday video that's coming up is actually a recap of the BHM Pattern Designers live event, my thoughts, what's to come for the future of live events, just my experiences, and just it was my first live event, so a lot of lessons learned, and I want to share that. I want to share that with you all. So if you are interested in that, definitely subscribe, hit the bell so you do not miss that video on Sunday. And yes, that will be a little bit of a chatty video, so be prepared just to have me playing in the background while you're sewing or doing whatever that you're doing. And yeah, I just tune in. You'll want to listen. And next week, Wednesday, so I am going to do a new series of sorts. So I have talked about, probably in previous videos, most sewers say this, that we do buy a lot of patterns, and it's getting through them that sometimes is the challenge, or you have a favorite and you just want to sew that one up over and over. And so for me, there's two things I want to do. I want to definitely recreate different looks using the pattern that I absolutely love. So I will have that coming up, how I transform some of my TNTs. So or plan to transform some of my TNT, so stay tuned for that. Also, I will be having a video that is going up the week after you're seeing this. So you're seeing this on the Wednesday, so next week Wednesday, so after my recap video on Sunday, I will have a new pattern series coming up called Pattern and Focus. And so that is also to help me get through my pattern stash. And the Pattern and Focus will focus specifically on commercial patterns. I have gotten a lot of comments on my previous videos. A lot of people are watching some of my older videos, so thank you, I appreciate it. And a lot of the questions I'm getting are about patterns that if they still work for me, you know, maybe some adjustments I would have made, different things of that nature. So what I plan to do is every month have a pattern company in focus, a commercial pattern, and then I will, on the community tab, have you choose a pattern that I will sew in the month, in that following month. And so make sure you're following my community tab, because I will put the voting there so you can vote, because that's the only way you can vote. And then I'll do a video as well, and you can also leave a comment in the video, but the voting is usually easier on the community tab. And so what I will do is highlight a pattern company I will focus on for that month. And I will also, it'll be a two-parter. So it'll be the pattern company I'm gonna focus on in that month, and then also the technique, because you all know I constantly talk about improving my techniques, trying this new technique, trying that technique, da 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 da. And it seems like, you know, the year can go by and, you know, I don't do what I intended to do. So this is making this for me more intentional in my sewing. And you all know I definitely want to if you haven't noticed already, stepping outside of the box into creating things with different textiles, stuff like that, that I enjoy, that I actually really like, but I just never, you know, put my focus into it. And so 2023 is definitely about focusing in on some of those things. So I will tell you in advance, the pattern company in focus for the month of April is Vogue Patterns, and I have quite a few patterns. There are 3 patterns that I will put up for vote. So again, you'll see that on my community tab probably by Friday. You're seeing this on the Wednesday, so by the Friday, which I think is the 17th, you should see the voting that opens for those 3 patterns that I have chosen from Vogue. And that is for you to choose which one you would like for me to sew up in the month of April. And I picked 3 patterns specifically because I have an event, actually have an event that's 3 days that I want to make 3 garments for, but I know for 1 or 2 of the pieces will be Vogue, so will be these Vogue patterns. And then the technique pattern is also from Vogue. I want to keep the pattern company that I choose for the pattern in focus and the technique to tackle the same pattern company, so that I will choose that pattern. You'll see all of that and more information on that in next week's Wednesday's video, but stay tuned on the community tab and you will see the voting when that opens up on Friday. And so yeah, and I might do a short. I think if I do shorts, because I'm not good at doing the shorts every single day, but I'm thinking for me the best days for me to do a short will be a Friday. It's after my work week and everything like that, and other things that I have, you know, going on in the background. And Fridays, I think I will dedicate to putting up a short. So, the community tab, you'll see the voting, then I'll probably do a quick short as well. So keep an eye out for all of that. Keep an eye out for all of that. But make sure you are staying tuned for the next couple videos. And then in April, yes, the Sewing Buzz will be back. And I have another huge announcement. I know you guys. Something that's been cooking in the background, and so I will be announcing that towards the follow on Instagram, because that will be announced on Instagram first, and then I'll announce it during the Sewing Buzz in April. So let's go ahead and get into this haul. All right, so here is my haul. This is a big bag from Joann's. In full disclosure, I'm not trying to be cheeky, but I cannot share with you the items in there because it's gifts for 2 different people and they both watch my channel. How frequently they watch or infrequently, I don't know. So to alleviate me, you know, thinking, oh, I shared it and they saw it and they know what's coming, I cannot share exactly what it is that I picked up from Joann Fabrics. I went to Joann's because they had a sale on McCall's patterns were $1.99, which I'll be sharing with you, as well as they had interfacing on sale, so I bought quite a bit of that. I actually had to go to a totally different Joann's that was closer to my job than the one that's closer to me, because the one closer to me, I don't really care for it. And so, but I will say the projects that I'm not sharing that I'm working on will include something out of this book, the embroidery book Represent by Bianca. Thanks, I made them. You all know Bianca. You are probably following her over on Instagram. But yeah, I can't share the project because then it'll be so obvious what I'm doing, and I want this to be a surprise for them. And I'm very excited about doing the embroidery project. So definitely stay tuned for that. And I'll share probably both of those in the future. I have to wait until there's time for me to get the gifts to them, and then I know that they have them and all that good stuff. So it might be a few weeks before you see those, but trust and believe I will be sharing it. As soon as I'm done creating and making them, I'll do videos, but then I just won't be able to post them until later. So anyway, and then Joann's had at checkout, at least at the location I went to, they had these two tables with all of this like Christmas stuff on it. And so when you checked out, they said, oh, you can go over to the table and pick 2 items of your choice for free. And so I just chose, these were some, they had a lot of stuff. They had a lot of stuff that I wouldn't necessarily use. It was like some different Christmas like bows that you might hang up for decorations. And then they had a lot of just like Christmas stuff that I wasn't interested in, but I did get these little gift tags. These are just some gift tag stickers that I thought was cute. And so yeah, because I meet up with friends for lunch and everything, dinner around the holidays, and when we exchange gifts, it would be nice to have little stickers to put on for that. Let me get into my gifts first. I received 3 gifts, and then I'll get into the patterns. I picked up some great patterns, and I have some fabric. So and part of my gift is fabric. This is actually not a gift of fabric, but so 2 of the sponsors gave me gifts last month, and I am so happy. Thank you everybody for commenting on videos. By the time you see this video, I should have caught up on all of my videos, all the comments on my videos, probably except for the montage video, which would have just gone up. Well, by the time you've seen this, it's been up for a couple days, but the montage video just went up, so I probably haven't at the point of this video left any comments on that, if there are any just yet. But one of the sponsors for BHM Pattern Designers is a son, Taylor. Amy is the owner, and so she gifted 3 different bracelets, and so that she made. And so obviously 2 of them, one went to the winner at the live event, one went to the winner on the online event in the prize pack. And oh, so excited. Reached out to all of the sponsors to get the people their prizes. So ooh, I have a lot to share on Sunday. But anyway, so this is what she gifted me. Let me hold this up. Isn't this beautiful? If you can tell, it has purple in it. And yes, I will definitely be stacking this with some other bracelets that I have. And thank you, Amy, for that gift. And then Monica, That's So Monica, as you all know, was an instructor at BHM Pattern Designers and also a sponsor. And so she gifted me a fan, which is absolutely beautiful. Comes in this beautiful canvas bag here. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And yes, she is purple, and I love that. And this is, I'm probably late to the game. You all know I've have not ordered yet. The only thing actually I've ordered from Living That Encounter Life is the handbag. Love, love, love the handbag. If I can find a picture, I'll pop it up here of the handbag that I ordered. But I've always wanted to go back and get a fan, but I got gifted one, and ooh, and let me tell you that it's just the quality and the craftsmanship of this fan, even of the bag that I have, is just phenomenal. I absolutely love it, and this just feels good. Feels so good. Love, 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 love. So thank you so much, Monica, for the fan. I greatly appreciate it. And yes, like I said, when it's warm or hot, oh, this is beautiful for taking to church, out and about and everything, especially as right now where it's not so much humidity in the air. You want to eat outside. At a restaurant, you want to eat outside in the patio, you can have this and just have it in your purse. And if you need to, just fan yourself while you're out. This is so adorable. So adorable. Okay, the next gift I received was from the beautiful Crystal from Crystal Souls and Stuff. If you all, this week I am so stoked. Anybody else treat YouTube like it's TV and everything? TV, you know, YouTube is your TV. Well, it is for me. There's very little I watch on actual TV outside of the news and some movies and certain series and stuff like that. But usually 9 times out of 10 I'm watching YouTube. And so I have not been watching YouTube, and I get to finally catch up this week, the week that you're seeing this video, and I'm super happy because so many people, my ambassadors, people who participate in the sewing challenge, they all posted videos, and I have not watched anybody's videos. So if you start seeing me commenting on your videos, if you're over here watching, that's why. I finally kind of caught up on everything, life and all of that. But let me just share with you, this is you probably, it's looking like it's coming off. Is it coming off true to color? Yes, it is. This is from Crystal. Thank you so much, Crystal, from Crystal Sews and Stuff. This is Ankara fabric, and this here, I forgot where she said this came from. It came from a local store where she lives, out east. And so thank you so much, Crystal, for this. I greatly appreciate it. So now I get to actually wash this. And plus I need to wash some other fabric that I have here. And speaking of Crystal, I'm just going to jump into when Crystal, the day after the event, the 26th, February 26th, her flight was leaving out late. So we decided, I told her, hey, I'll pick you up from the airport. Initially I thought, oh, we'll just come to my house, hang out, because I mean, it was a gap of time before her flight was leaving. But as it turns out, I had dropped Myra off at the airport, then I went straight to get Crystal, and between the drive time and all of that and where we wanted to go, we didn't get a chance to come by my house, but we just went to High Fashion Fabrics. I took her there, and we were able to walk around. I know Crystal did a video. I'm pretty sure she included her experience from High Fashion Fabrics here in Houston. So go check out her video. I'll leave a link to it up here in the iCards. But I picked up 2 fabrics, and you're going to be like, okay, those are boring, but trust me, I have plans. I have plans, you guys. I have plans. So soon as I think this was towards the back, because anybody who's here from Houston, you know High Fashion Fabric, when you walk in, most of the more expensive fabrics are up front, and then you kind of go through. It had been a while since I've been there, so actually in the middle, in the front, is some of they have mixed in lower price fabrics, and when I say lower price, I'm talking about like $12.99, $13, $14, $15.99, that type thing. But then in the back is where they have a lot of the quilting fabrics, more apparel, like moderately priced apparel fabric and stuff like that. So that's the area we end up buying fabric from. And I should have written down how much this cost, but I don't remember. I want to say it was probably $9.99 a yard, I want to say. But this is a denim. Yes, it is in purple. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I know I can't really show you the extent of its gorgeousness on the camera, but I absolutely love this. And I told Chris when I saw it, I was like, ooh, there's purple denim. I've been looking for purple denim forever. And I have been looking for purple denim forever. And so I bought, I want to say this is 2 yards for sure, but it's like 60 inches wide. It is super wide, which I absolutely love. And so I'm gonna have enough to make a couple different things, probably a pair of shorts and a skirt. So the skirt, and I told Crystal this is exactly what I wanted to do, and I know she made it before. It's the Love Notions Glissando, and they have you can do shorts, I believe you can do a skirt. Yeah, I want to do the skirt. I want to do a skirt version in that, and so in this purple denim. So that is what I plan to do with this purple denim. I am so happy about this. And then the last piece I picked up was a rayon linen blend, and this here was maybe $12.99 a yard, I want to say, but it is so nice and drapey, so nice and drapey, and I absolutely love this color. Obviously I picked colors out of my color palette, and I purchased 2 yards of this. This will be a top, and I might do a dress. It's possible I'll do a dress because this is 2 yards, but my initial intentions was to do a top. but I purposely, I know I don't need 2 yards for a top, but I got 2 yards in the event I wanted to switch it up and do a dress. I wanted to make sure I had enough fabric. So my initial is a top, but I very well may switch it up and decide to do a dress, because it's a beautiful, lightweight, nice linen blend. So nice. So yeah, so I need to wash that. And then let me go ahead and pick out my patterns that I picked up and share with you the ones that I got. And actually they were all, except for one, all the patterns I hauled are Know Me patterns. And I'm just making sure, yeah, I can't share any of this stuff with you because it is for the gift. I don't want to ruin the surprise. But anyway, so the patterns that I picked up, these were all $1.99. So the patterns, I picked up patterns in February and in March. So in February, McCall's had a $1.99 sale, and the weekend of March 10th, Joann's had a pattern sale. And so I picked up patterns. So here you go. Oh, I forgot. Let me share with you the patterns that I grabbed during our swap. So you all know we had a pattern swap at the BHM Pattern Designers live event, and I went through and I just picked up a couple that I was like, oh, I like those, and I can see doing something with those, being able to play around with them. So let me show you what I picked up. And a couple of these are really nice wardrobe pieces that you can definitely mix and match, do some different things with. But the first one is this Butterick 6738. I'll share that with you. You see that it has a nice jacket, has the dress, it has the top, it has the skirt, it has the culottes, the pants. So super nice. Very nice. Lots of different options for this one. So I thought this was nice. I got this during the swap. The next one I got from the swap is New Look 6702. And I actually like the version she has on, which I think is the view B in this picture. So if you can see that, the version she has on is really nice, and I like this version up here, that pink one that you can tell there. I actually like all of the versions, but yeah, I thought this was really nice and something fun to be able to play with. Same with this one, I thought was really nice. And again, this is this one I'm holding up. It says it's an easy 2-hour just for knits. And so, and I actually liked all of the versions on here. And so this is New Look 6807. And so if you can tell, see how that has sleeveless options, flutter sleeve. Yeah, I like all of these options. And again, this is New Look 6807. And the last one, I was like, if this is not perfect, I don't know what is, because you all know I have been loving wearing the belts. And so someone put up this Vogue accessories pattern. It's Vogue 8722. This is not my Vogue and Focus pattern or my Technique pattern, but look at this, Vogue 8722, and look at those belts. I absolutely love this. When I saw it, I was like, what? Y'all know I've been wearing belts. I like the wider width belts and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought all of these were fabulous, 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 fabulous. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I thought this was absolutely perfect, absolutely perfect. And so yeah, this is and this goes up, it say, to a size 22. And so, but yeah, because it's, you know, you have the pieces that's straight. If it needed to be a little long or whatever, that's easy to do if I need to do that. But yes, so happy about that. So those are the patterns I picked up from the swap. Now the patterns that I actually purchased last month in February, as well as in the month of March, are from No Me Patterns. And so these were different patterns I've had my eye on. I know a couple of these just came out, but I've had my eye on a few of these, and I was like, when I, you know, get a chance, I'll pick some up and you know, pick up the ones out that most interest me and grab those. So let me go ahead and share with you the patterns. There's only one non-No Me pattern, and I'll share with you what that is. And I think this was a new release. It's McCall's 8362, but let me I'm gonna actually pop it up on the screen here. This here is suggested for cotton blends, poplin, gingham, shirting, and it came in 2 different sizes. It came in this size range, which is the 20W through 28W, and then I forget the size range right underneath this, and it came in I want to say it came in the size range above this as well. And so definitely some side, they're doing better with their sizing. Congrats out there to the big 4, big 5 now. But this here is so pretty. Now I know y'all see all these cutouts. I'll flip up the line drawing on here. I said I am going to give this a try. I want to see how this looks. Now here's the thing, you all know I'm all about the modesty. I think there's something fun that I can do underlay, like maybe a sheer underlay of some sort, or I don't know, we shall see, or maybe not. And then because I don't necessarily want to wear something underneath it, you know, like a tank or a cami, or anything like that. I'd rather sew something into the openings as opposed to putting on something underneath, or don't do anything, either one of those options at all. But I thought this was so pretty, and I absolutely, my first love was the version the lady has on in the picture with the elasticated sleeve. You all know I love that look, and so yes, I was like, I love it. So yeah, let's stay tuned for that. Now, the No Me patterns I picked up are, let me just start with, the ones that I picked the most up of were probably Brittany J. Jones in Katy B style. So I'll show those last. The first one I picked up, and I actually had no intentions on getting this pattern. This is No Me 2004, Dwana Chandler. And it'll be easier for me just to pop up the picture. But this here, it didn't initially catch my eye, but the lovely Pat, who came in person to the BHM Pattern Designer Sewing Challenge here in the live event here in Houston, she made this jacket from this pattern, and she modified it with the double tier. I'm gonna pop up a picture her and I took together. When I tell you, she looked absolutely sharp, and I was like, oh, Pat. I'm trying to get Pat. I know Pat is watching this video. She know I'm trying to get her to get on Instagram, because her stuff is phenomenal, and we actually live close to each other, so we're supposed to be getting together. But I love what she did with this, and so it just gave me some ideas. So you know how sometimes you need to see somebody in something. Maybe the pattern didn't initially jump out to you, but then you see somebody in something, you're like, oh. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, I see it, I see it. And so yeah, I was like, I'm getting it. So I did, and I got the size. The thing about the No Me patterns, they all come in different size ranges, so be careful when you're looking at the sizes to make sure that you get the right size range. And I want to say all of them, from what I can recall off the top of my head, did have the finished garment measurements on the back, and so that does help, so you don't have to be, you know, fishing around in the in the pattern. And so yeah, so I decided to get the size 18. I thought maybe I could have gotten away with the, I think the one down was up to a size 16, but that didn't leave me wiggle room if I needed it. So this one I thought was safe because it is in my measurement range, even with the finished garment measurements. So I picked that one up, ME2004. The next one I picked up was the Corny Rainbow, and this is ME2006. I want to say Talisha from Creativity by T made this. I'm feeling confident that I think I saw Talisha make this. If she did, I'll link to her video up in the iCards. I picked up this one, and because I picked this one up mainly because of the sleeveless version. I do like the sleeveless version. I'm not a huge fan of double-breasted. That's the only thing I'm not a huge fan of. But the reason I picked this up, one, because again, Talisha made it, and she is fuller bust like I am, and the Corny Rainbow is more fuller bust, and I actually liked the way it looked, and I was like, well, let me give it a chance. You know, I always, you know, threw double-breasted in the corner, like they say, don't throw baby in the corner. I threw double-breasted anything in the corner, and so I said I am going to give this a try. So I picked up ME2006. Now the next patterns I picked up, and I have 2 of each one. I accidentally just bought twice when I went back because I forgot I bought it. Anyway, it is Katy B Style, and this is ME2007. And Cherie Thomas and Creativity by T both made this. I'm going to pop up a picture, and they wore it the weekend of the live event. Looked adorable, and then several people entered this into the sewing challenge, and I was like, yes, I want it, because I haven't had a chance to really dissect all of the Know Me patterns that dropped and everything over the past couple months. So, you know, seeing people make them so quickly has really helped, you know, kind of make my decision on some of these. But you wouldn't believe this is made for a knit. Initially I thought it was for a woven, but it is actually a knit, and I am very interested in version B. And I got 2 of the same size, so I'll probably actually cut into one of them, and I might give the other one away. We shall see. Once I get all the pattern pieces out and I'm looking at it, if I need to trace, I'll trace, but if not, I might give one of these away. I'm not sure. I'll definitely let you know when I do a review for the video. But yeah, so I thought this was so cute, and both of their versions were the long version. For me, I want to do view B, which is the more knee length version. Absolutely love, beautiful, and you know, fabric choice and everything will be so fun to pick for that. This one I had the hardest time finding because I went to the Joann's near me, which I don't like. They, you know, their stock is just real questionable, but I went to the other Joann's near where I work, and they had everything. They had all of the Know Me's on the turnstile, everybody's, and so I was able to kind of stand there and go through everything. And so I picked up 2 of these, and I picked it up in 2 different sizes because this is Know Me 2020, and I absolutely love every version of this, the sleeveless version, and then the kind of the flare flutter sleeve version, and I want to make both. But because of the style, this is not a fitted garment. This is meant to have some movement, some looseness to it, and from what I can tell, this is the one. This is the one that did not have finished garment measurements on the back. It says, please refer to the English guide for finished garment measurements. Well, that don't help. That's on the end. And I'm surprised. This was the only pattern that was like that I saw that didn't have the finished garment measurements on the back. And I'm like, okay, come on. But so I was like, you know what? I went on the website while I was in the store to see if I can see the finished garment measurements. And I said, I'm like right in between when I look at the finished garment measurements, the, because of the loose fit, like I said, it's not body hugging. Like I'm between that 18 and 20. And I was like, ooh, I better go ahead and pick up both size packs. So that's what I did, was pick up both size packs. If I can, the 18 can work. We'll just see how much, you know, truly movement is in there. I might not need the larger pack, and if I don't, I will give this away as well. Obviously, two different. But this one I will only give away if I find I really don't need the larger size, and I can get away with doing the larger size in the size 18 pack. So we shall see. We shall see. I'm definitely excited about that. And actually, T from Crumpets Tea and Sewing made it in my fabric. The ombre, the purple ombre looked absolutely phenomenal. I will pop up her picture here. Gorgeous. You must go check that out, and I cannot wait to see that video. And then I picked up two of Brittany J. Jones. I picked up the Know Me 2002, and so many people did this for BHM Pattern Designers. This was a fan favorite for sure during the challenge. And so particularly it was the top, and I loved how, and that T had did a video because she did this top as well, how easy it was to make. And actually a lot of people, when I was reading as they left comments on their post about this pattern, everybody seemed to have the same consistent message. A, easy to make. B, be careful of the side slits on this. They're very high, and so you might want to close that up some. I know one person added an overlay underneath hers, so not as much skin will be showing. So things like that. So good reviews out there for that one. And then the last item I'm sharing is the Know Me pattern 2013, and this is also Brittany J. Jones. And I want to say this is the newer one that came out for spring, I think. But I like both versions. Not the longer skirt. I like both versions of the top. I like the sleeveless top because that top, the straps are wide enough to cover the bra, which I love. And then I like the kind of wide scoop neck version as well. And then I just like the shorter version skirt, not the longer version, but I do like the shorter version skirt, which is absolutely beautiful. And so yeah, I picked that one up, and I would fall right at, oh, and this is another one that didn't have the finished garment measurements on it. I'm not sure why, but I just got this one, is the size 20. Since I had the, since this one is a little bit more fitted, not skin tight, but a little bit more fitted, I said yes. This size pack, which starts at a size 20, I went ahead and got. And so that should work. And it's again made for knits. So that is my haul. That is my little ramble for today. Everything that I was gifted, things that I picked up in the swap, fabric that I picked up, and patterns that I have purchased. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up on your way out, and stay tuned for Sunday. Sunday will be another chatty one, but play me in the background on that one. I'll be sharing all of the information about the live event, my first experience, and all of that. So all right, everybody, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Definitely go check out everybody's channel. If I didn't link it in the iCard, I will link their videos down in the description box so you can go check them out, because I will be watching a lot of videos this week myself. All right, everybody, you all have a blessed rest of your week, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye.